This is a Chicco Liteway, and today in this video we're going to do an overhauling of this model, starting out by removing the textiles, giving them a wash, going over the chassis and cleaning it up, tightening here and there, applying some lubrication and giving it a general tune-up before putting the textiles back on. Alright, we're going to begin by removing the canopy, so we're going to zip it off of these back textiles. The canopy is riveted to its hinges. So while you could drill out those rivets, if you really need to machine wash it, we are going to wash this portion of the stroller by hand. Then there's a button and a pair of fasteners here on the side. So we're going to pop off this button on the bottom. Note that if your buttons are rusted to the chassis, you may want to use a flat-headed screwdriver or a butter knife to help you pry it off without breaking it. You can, of course, replace the buttons if that happens. I'll put a link in the description on how to do that. Then we'll attach these buttons for these straps in the back. Then here on the back you have Velcro, and you have this strap here. So this strap goes through like a metal piece that has a hole in the middle. So you have to find that hole and slide the strap out like that, so it gets stuck. Then if you follow this strap down under, you'll also feel another button you want to disconnect. And if you follow this strap down, you'll in the middle find like a connector where the strap holds all the way underneath. And I'll show you as soon as I get it out. It's this sort where the strap is threaded through. Then we're going to pull the textiles out over these hinge points for the leg rest, and then we can completely separate the seat. Then in the textiles on the back, there's a Velcro you can open up and you can pull out this backboard. They say you should hand wash this, but in my experience it's fine to wash it in a machine on a colder wash, 30 or 40 degrees, and then just hang it up to dry. This element is also difficult to remove without drilling, so we're just going to clean it as we go. But the shopping basket can be removed. So we start by pulling these loops off of these little hooks. And there's Velcro in the middle. And there are buttons in the back. I'm going to throw the shopping basket in with the seat textiles when we do our wash. All right, then we're going to do a basic wipe down to remove dust, a little bit of soap and water, get the chassis nice and clean. If you need to do a deeper cleaning, we've already done several videos before with this, and we're going to link some resources in the description for a little more in-depth cleaning as well as more in-depth tune-up than we'll be doing on this one today. Lubrication for the point, the swiveling point. Just going to take off the wheel and we're going to use some silicone spray. If this connection is very loose, you can also use something thicker like a food industry grease. Do that with both wheels. For the ball bearings and where the axle runs through, we're going to use some WD-40. Spraying it in, allowing it to soak through. And the other side. Do the brakes with a bit of WD-40 as well. And the rear wheels. And we're going to flip it over and do it from the other side so that gravity can do its work. Remounting the textiles, we're going to begin with the shopping basket, starting in the front with this loop that goes over these hooks again here. The whole shopping basket is going to go on top of this folding assembly. With the middle straps, we're going to tuck this lip of this textile right around this plastic piece. And then we're going to go around this bar. The back straps, we're going to go around the bar over this crossbar. With the seat textiles, first thing I'm going to do, reopen this, and put back in that slim back brace. And then here on either side, you'll see it's sewed. There's like a little pocket sewed in on the sides, and these are going to go over this. With these struts for the leg rest, they're going to fit right into this pocket here. We're going to dig out these buttons and reach under and find the other end of the button, connect it. This side. Then we're going to reconnect this strap underneath. It goes like inside both loops, if this explains possibly for you, and then over one of the loops and then back and through the other loop. Back side of the seat, you have these Velcro loops, and these are going to attach right here under this crossbar. One, and the other. Then there are these straps, which are actually part of the side belts of the harness. So if you're missing them after a wash, they are on the front of the seat. They are part of the harness. And you just feed them through again, get them onto the back, and you're going to slip it through that little hole in the metal and pull it until it's completely within, like that. And then you can pull it tight. Then you have these straps. Just button right in. And lastly, the canopy, zipper in the back. If you'll notice, there's a little hole on the hinged adapter here, and under your textiles here, there's a little knob on the side of the bar. So that knob is going to go in that hole. I'm going to lift up these textiles and slot it on until the knob is in. And the other side. The back portions of the textiles again, and zip it in place. And then just do any fine-tune adjustments that you would like. So in any case, that was a video on removing, washing, and remounting the textiles, as well as doing a bit of an overhaul for the chassis on a Chicco Liteway. We hope this video was useful to you, and if it was, we ask you to subscribe, as it helps to continue making videos in the future. Thank you.